My daddy is robots.
Hello everyone, this is Cybertronianbeast, and let's talk Transformers. Today we are taking a look at Transformers Generations 30th Anniversary Voyager class Whirl. This figure got a lot of attention when it appeared at, I think it was San Diego Comic-Con last year for the first time, and everyone was, it blew their minds that Hasbro was putting out another Whirl. And I jumped at the opportunity to get this thing. It appeared at my local comic book shop, which gets stuff here in Canada at the same time that it becomes immediately available in the US. So even before some of the stores, or most of the stores in the US get these guys, the comic book stores get their diamond accounts, their figures in. And Whirl was part of it. And I think the store only got 2 of them. And he overcharges a little bit because why wouldn't you? Whirl's probably not going to come out in Canada until like May or June. And here we are in February, and I'm sitting with Whirl here. So I got charged, I think, $4 or $5 more than what I would have regularly paid for the figure on the shelves here in Canada. And I'm fine with that. That's no problem at all. I'm one of very few people in Canada that have Whirl right now, and that's pretty exciting. So here we are with Whirl, and he's the first Whirl figure I've ever had. I did not get a G1 figure. I've never had a G1 figure. I've had a couple opportunities to pick one up, but never got one. I didn't pick up the Whirl figure that was the repaint from the Fall of Cybertron Bruticus kit, so I never got that. But this is my first Whirl figure, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's kind of maybe based slightly on the More Than Meets the Eye Whirl that's in the comics right now, but I think it's kind of half and half based on the original G1 Whirl and the comics Whirl. So let's take a look at the packaging here. We've got the big window here showing Whirl. As you can see, I've opened it up already, so the weapons are a little loose. They've fallen down. Nice picture here of Whirl. I think this is a Phil Jimenez drawing, because this was what was on the comic book when, the special B cover of Whirl's comic. Anyway, it's advertising 3 modes. Now, Whirl is not a triple changer, but they're giving you 3 modes here for the toy. So let's spin it around to the other side here, and we see Whirl as a robot. We see him in his helicopter mode, which is his regular mode. And then we've got Whirl in his Helipod mode, which is another way of saying Gerwalk mode. So it's basically a helicopter with legs and lots of weapons. So, that's not really an official mode, I guess, since Hasbro's put it on the box. I guess that makes it official, but this was never a thing. This is not in the comics. This was never in the cartoons. But it's interesting that Hasbro's actually acknowledging the fact that Gerwalk mode is a thing. But they actually did put a piece of engineering in this figure so you could do this mode, which was kind of cool. Anyway, let's get this guy open and let's take a look at him. Okay, so now here is Whirl in his robot mode out of the box, and first thing you might notice is he's got a really small head, really small, compared to his body. Now, Whirl in the comic book is really slender. He's not really bulky, but he's like a nutcase. He's insanely I guess courageous is a word. I wouldn't even go courageous. He's just he's very tough, and almost to a fault, he'll jump into a battle and just kind of whoop ass. He enjoys fighting. But yeah, so this is him here, his figure. You'll notice here, if you look at him on the side, he's got like a chicken leg thing going on here, and that's definitely a throwback to the original G1 toy. Now, you can do reversing. You can reverse these legs. Because you do have the thigh swivel here. So if you go ahead and you just twist it around, you get the regular knee, and now you've got Whirl with regular legs and what look like his legs from the comic book, more of like a ski leg. And this is now, yeah, this is much more to do with the comic book, and in fact, the ski is also a throwback to his G1 toy. So the chicken leg was the G1 toy, but the ski was his G1 foot. So it's kind of interesting. But anyway, I much prefer him in the regular leg way. I think it looks better. Anyway, be it as it is Whirl, he comes with an insane amount of weapons. So you've got the Gatling gun, which is standard for Whirl. I mean, why wouldn't it be? You've got this thing here, which looks like a missile launcher of some kind. You got this thing, which I don't know what this is, but it goes over one of his hands. And then you've got this other launcher device here, which lots of missiles. So weaponing him up here, you actually do have to transform one of his hands here and put this thing on, and this will enable him to hold more weapons. So that will go over one hand like that, and then he's got this little bar here, and you'll see here that he's got these like C-clips all over these weapons, and there's no standard way to put these on anywhere. You put them wherever you want. You've got these the landing gear on his legs. You can put them there if you want. You can attach them to the other weapons. He's got something on the bottom here. He's got a tab on the bottom of that, so he's got a hand there. He can hold the Gatling gun. Then you've got this thing, which can kind of go on the bottom of this, maybe. Who knows? I mean, like I said, there's no set way of doing anything here. It's Whirl. He's crazy. But yeah, so, I mean, let's just do this to get it done. There, that's on. And we'll tag that onto here. Like that. There. Lots of weapons. And yeah, you can have Whirl weaponized up as much as you want. There's lots of different ways to do this. Now, with the weapons gone, you're left with Whirl, and he's a great shade of blue. This is like spot on to the original blue that he was in the G1 show, or G1 toy. But this is the first toy that I've seen in the modern era of figures that has come with a sticker sheet. Not out of Japan. The Japanese figures always come with sticker sheets. But also Metroplex. So maybe I'll correct myself. The first small figure to come with a sticker sheet, not out of Japan. So Whirl's got a sticker sheet here, and I'm going to put that on, and I'm going to do it the same way I've done things before. I'm going to kind of, through the magic of video editing, I'm going to do all the stickering, and then I'll bring you back, and it'll all be done. But I like the way he looks right now, but he's probably going to look 10 times better with a whole bunch of cool stickers on, with the Autobot stickers and stuff. So we're going to do some stickering, we're going to get this guy looking good, and then we're going to go through all the other articulation and transformation. Alright? Alright, so here we are, and Whirl is all stickered up. There were a bunch of stickers on there, actually. There were probably around 20 stickers or so. Well, 20 numbered stickers, but then most of them actually had multiples of the same sticker. And he looks really good. Obviously, the main draw sticker is right on there on his chest, the Autobot symbol. He's also got an Autobot insignia on his shoulder. If you bring him around, there's now some striping on his propeller blades. But yeah, he's pretty good. There's a lot of small little stickers that you really won't notice right off the top. I mean, there's a couple stickers that are really small right in here. There's one that says "Do not paint" right in here. So yeah, any customizers out there, don't paint. They don't want you to paint them. Anyway, getting into the articulation of Whirl here. I already touched upon the leg aspect. Yes, frontwards, backwards. He doesn't have any articulation in the foot area. That's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. You can, on his knees, it's a double bar system here, so you've got a lot of movement there. His shoulders, there is an insane amount of articulation in the shoulders. You got a ball joint here. You've got a ball and socket kind of deal here. So you got all that way, and then you've got some this way and that way. And if you can't figure out a position for the arms, then you're not trying hard enough. You've got a bicep swivel here. Goes all the way around. You've got a double hinge for the elbow. And he doesn't really have hands. They're like clamps. So he can do some clamps. From Futurama kind of thing. He's going to give you the clamps. Anyway. And his neck, he's got a ball for the head. But his neck is also on this like plate. So you can actually lift his head up a bit. And that's kind of interesting. So if you want to put his head a little bit further up and get it... And if you want to get a little separation between the head and the body, you can do that like that. Now, one other piece of articulation that you don't really think about is you can open up the cockpit here. And that's kind of nice. Now, obviously, you're not going to really do a lot of that in robot mode, but it's nice to know that you can do that. So transformation for Whirl, pretty... simple when it comes to Voyager class figures. The first thing I like to do is I like to get rid of the clamps. So you just swing them back around. They fold into the arm just like that. Then we got to deal with the back and the head area. So we're going to lower the head down and we're going to bring up this area here. Now there is on the underside here, there is this little gear mechanism here, and this black bar here is actually pegged into the tail of the helicopter. So we've got to actually separate that. Just like that. So there we go. And then that will now bring the tail out like that. So it's a little bit longer there. And now we can put the rest of the tail together like this, and we're going to now peg these two sides together here, and it goes right around the head, so you don't have to worry about doing really anything specific with the head. To solidify the body of the helicopter here, there's a big old peg for this right in here, and it's going to peg right into there just like that, and that should about do it for the body of the helicopter. The rest of it's pretty easy. You're going to bring the helicopter or the arms in. You see this this peg on the side of the helicopter body here. There's a port right here on the inside of the arm. You're going to plug that into there, and then you've got this peg right here, or the port right here. That's going to peg with that one there. So you're just going to bring that around like that. And that's how the arms go. Same on the other side. Just make sure everything's working for you here. However, which way they... There we go. And bring that around. Perfect. Now the legs. you're going to want to bring the legs together. They are pegged in, so you're just going to flip that up, and you're going to push it all together like that, and then one last little push in here just to keep it all together. And disconnect, push up, and push. Now straighten them out, and you're just going to bring them right up around like this, and a quarter turn like that. And you see you've got this little peg here or whatnot. It's got to go up in between these arms here. So you're just going to unpeg it a bit here and throw that up in there. And you've got the little peg right in here that's going to go in there. And there you go. So that's in there. And do the other side here, quarter turn, separate, and in you go. Perfect. And we just got to separate the helicopter blades like that. And that's Whirl. He looks fantastic. I love I love all the way this guy looks. Obviously, you've got a little bit of space on the bottom here. It's not too much of an issue. The stickers really do lend a good help to the alt mode here. Like I showed you in robot mode, you can open the cockpit. It looks nice like that. Now, you can see through here. Obviously, I mean, there's my finger. You can see right through there, and that's a bit of an issue. It's, you know, what are you gonna do? It would be nice if they would have filled that in, maybe with a smaller piece in here or something. I don't know, but I'm happy with all of this. And you can go and take your weapons and you can peg them wherever you want. I like putting the Gatling gun down here on the front. I just love that. I love the way that looks. Really badass. You got your pegs on your arms here for your other weapons. And yeah, just an armor or an armory can get attached to him here, and that's just great. And now that you've got the landing gear here, you can attach more stuff to that. So yeah, not that goes there, but you know, lots of stuff. It's just great. That's going to be a difficult one to get off. Well, maybe not. Anyway, so there's Whirl. Now he does have another mode, which is more or less a fan mode, but they put it on the box, so that makes it an official mode, right? And that's the Gerwalk mode, or I guess what they're calling the Helipod mode. So let's do that. So all you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to disengage the legs, bring them down, and you've got this little black piece here, basically the hips, and you're just going to slide it up to there, and it'll snap right into place. And now you can place the legs in any position you want. I guess for the helipod mode, they put them in the chicken leg formation. And let's just make the legs again. So there's that. And yeah, so there is old Whirl in his helipad form. Pretty cool. I don't know what kind of usefulness this form dictates, but anyway, it works. And obviously you take your weapons and you armor the hell out of them. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like the way that this guy looks. Whirl, he's become a fan favorite character in the More Than Meets the Eye comic. So if you're not reading that, definitely get on that. If you have any questions about Whirl, in the comic book iteration or the toy iteration, let me know. Leave a question or comment in the YouTube thread here. If you want to follow me on Twitter, please do. Just follow at Cybertronianbeast. You can check out my Facebook page. Post lots of stuff on there. Just search Cybertronianbeast on Facebook. Click like. That'll be me. And you can subscribe to my YouTube page, of course. And all the videos that I have will come to you. You won't have to go searching for them. And please check out the podcast I'm on. Me and 3 other Transformers fans got together and started up a podcast that's strictly Transformers. And so you don't have to worry about us going off on any crazy tangents. We've been interviewing a lot of awesome people in the Transformers industry. So Casey Collar, we just interviewed him. John Paul Bove, we talked to him. Lots of people. We're trying to get some more Transformers figure designers, but they're a little bit more harder to get in touch with. But anyway, take a listen to that. It's at www.transmissionspodcast.com. And yeah, give a listen. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Cybertronianbeast, and I will talk to you later.